Chaos. Disruption. Do you like it? Are you a fan? Most people don't. Most people don't care for it. I don't. I know that change is the only constant. I've heard this. And I know it's true. But ultimately, I don't like it either. I like things the way they are when they're set. I like my environment set nice the way I like it. I like my interactions concise and the same. Chaos. I can handle it though. I had a friend come and visit, and they are in a way the embodiment of chaos. It is Batman. Batman. Batman's an interesting character, and he needed when he met me, he needed me to do my job, my guidance function. So I do it. And today I think he wanted to go to the river, but I made him get the fuck out of his car with his old lady and come inside, immerse them in the incense smoke of my room, and sat there and got all the fucking info on what's going on, how's life. And then I thought they were leaving. They're not. I think they went to the river. So chaos, chaos. He wanted to move in whenever I was still here by myself for the period of time, and I had to say no. I said no because one of us will go to prison probably, and I don't want to go to prison, and I don't want you to. Now, was there a higher purpose? There was no shopping for roommates going on at the time. I only had one candidate, and it's Dawn, and Dawn is here, and it is what it is. I didn't have all the facts at the time because usually I don't. A lot of times I'm the last to get the intel on shit that may affect me just as much as it affects anybody else. That's the way life is. But I feel chaos is a specific ally to me because although I don't I don't always care for it. I mean, it affects me just like anyone else. Random, out of the blue, some other shit. Um, I do better with it than I think anyone else. And though I don't know, I feel guided by what? Um, Ancestors, higher realm, whatever. Whatever would see fit to guide a person, an individual human. Batman comes in. Batman always wants to know about Little Sister. He asked me, and I said Little Sister bumped her head because Little Sister fell off of a vehicle into the road. It's got a big old scratch on her head. I guess that's not so bad, you know. I don't know why or how. What's the reason for it? Like I said, initially I couldn't stand this person. They were annoying. Her mom is like a vampire. She was friends with my dad, and anytime I would go around the mom or listen to her, it would suck the energy out of the room. It took a long time to get a shield up against that. I can talk to her now; it doesn't bother me at all. I don't follow in the conversation I lead, so I don't get sucked into the muck and the mire of whatever it is. And I feel that's a better place to be. Now, it took a long time. It's the same with her, little sister. Little sister doesn't. Um, I spend enough time with her to where now it's I like to because I'm friends and I can hang out with that person without being bothered. But they're so bossy. It's such a bossy person, you know, bossing from a point of not knowing drives me mad. I mean, if you want to lead me or teach me something that I don't know, bring in new information, that's great. That's fine. I can be open to that. But if you don't know as much as me and you're trying to overwrite my knowledge with yours and it's dumb, that ain't going to work. I'm not going to have it. Unfortunately, that's the case a lot of times. And no, your personal detailed reasons and nuanced shit isn't a good reason. That's not the information I'm asking about. I'm talking about the truth. What is this? What do you know of what it is? The truth, not your personal fucking situation shit. That doesn't qualify. This is not about you. A lot of people are so about themselves that everything that they interact with you about is only about them. They don't want to hear what you have to say. And while you're talking, they're just, you can see the look on their face. They're looking and waiting for you to be done and thinking about what they're going to say next to you. They're not listening to you. And a lot of people are that way. Think about it. You can close your eyes, you can close your mouth, you can close your nose, but you can't close your ears. They're always potentially on, more or less. And I was listening to something today and he was saying, you know, you have to be a certain way to be able to hear what someone's saying. And that's exactly what I'm talking about now. Because if you're not really listening, it's not like your ears are closed, but you can't hear because you're focused on not what they're saying at all. And he had tied it in with the eyes. He's like, if the eyes can look and focus, then the ears can be completely open. And it made sense what he said. Like a lot of sense. And it has to do with what you're focusing on. What are you thinking? You know, can you let yourself listen to what they're saying? Or are you worried about what you're going to say next? I mean, it's on you. I don't know. How can I know? But I can tell. That I can do. I can tell. And I can tell real easy. So, not everybody always has a person that'll listen. So I listen. And when I listen and I pay attention, then I can respond. I don't have to think about it while they're talking. I don't have to concoct it. It's a different way of doing it. I can be open and listen. And I see that not a lot of people are in that place. I mean, to some degree, they think they are. And I get it. You think you are, but I mean, it takes a lot to not be about your own self and shit. And it's not to say that it doesn't matter, because you do need to have your own self and shit in order. You need to be able to do for yourself so you can do for someone else. You know, if you can't eat and take care of yourself, how are you going to do a job? So you can't serve anyone else without first taking care of your body and yourself. So it's a moot point to say that. But a lot of people, a lot of humans, their understanding of interpersonal shit is caught in the wrong things. The wrong things are capturing all the value, the time, and the appropriateness. So they're preoccupied. So don't be preoccupied. If you can help it, when you have the opportunity to listen, give your full attention to what you're listening to. Because why half-ass it? You're only fucking yourself.